Okay. So I'm gonna do this one in my car because I had a little daddy-daughter date, and I'm gonna be home. So Jon Jones just retires, and the thing that's getting me right now is that everybody is come bringing up. When he's doing his run, you know, all the mess ups that he had, it seemed that they were forgiven, and it was like, oh, he's tested positive. We have to move. We have to move the event to a whole other state, or he hit a pregnant woman. Huh, that's John. Oh, that's just John. And for me, the one that got me was where I stopped was the hitting the wife thing. That one that we don't do that again. We don't come back from that. That's your piece of shit, I think. But he was always forgiven, and now the floodgates are coming back where everybody. Obviously, I don't. Just asking your opinion. Is it just because everybody's pissed at him, and this will all be forgiven in like a year? Well, just none of this matter in a year. I thought that I thought that this fight was going to happen with Tom Aspinall, but at least it's over. That's all I say. I feel like Jon Jones, his whole the whole coming back for heavyweight was, I always considered like the two goats. It's either got to be GSP or Jon Jones. GSP went up, won a second title, and vacated it right away. Jon Jones went up, won a second title, defended it, just kind of won up to GSP. But now he has just made a mess. He is just made a mess. The Stipe fight, nobody cared. Then they rebooked it for a year later. Nobody cared again. Still nobody cared. Cared less. Then you had Tom Aspinall waiting in the wings. And he just, all he wanted to do, he wanted to fight Poetin. He didn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. He wanted to fight Francis Ngannou as of last week. This is on Saturday, the 21st, 22nd, 20th, whatever. Saturday, the day after Kevin Lee got knocked out. And Khalil Roundtree beats Jamal Hill. So, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I'm just glad it's over. I think that Ariel Helwani said something today, and he said something a while ago that they met his demands, his financial demands. And then Dana White was saying, yeah, he agreed to do this. Well, Ariel Helwani's just said that what Dana didn't tell you and what I didn't say because I didn't want to put it out there was that Jon Jones asked for an insane amount of money, and they found a way to get it to him. They're rich anyway. I'm sure it wasn't hard. Billion anyway. And then he reneged on it. So he didn't want this fight. Congratulations to Tom Aspinall. This is just MMA fans can be so forgetful and just, he does something bad and it's just forgotten about or forgiven and just moving on. But now that it's over and now that he has kind of did this to everybody, now this was the ultimate duck. There's no doubt that he ducked him. I'm not saying he's afraid of him. I'm saying he didn't want to possibly lose to him. And even though I wouldn't have watched the fight because I won't watch a Jon Jones fight since the hitting his wife thing in front of the kids and they called the cops, that whole debacle, I probably would have picked Jon Jones to beat Tom Aspinall. I'm not saying he's afraid of him, but I am saying that he ducked him. There's no doubt about that. I wouldn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. I wouldn't want to fight Jon Jones either. So, will this be his legacy? Or will this be forgotten in a year or two? Jon Jones is no doubt Hall of Famer. Going in the Hall of Fame maybe in the next couple years. Is all this Dana White glazing on him. Jon Jones is a bad man. He's got a dark side to him. All that stuff. Does that go away where Jon Jones is not Dana's favorite person? He's not just giving him all this love anymore? What do you guys think? Will this be next year? Will this just be forgotten? Just won't matter. You will see Jon Jones in the stands. He'll be waving, and it won't come up. Or, it's Jon Jones. He doesn't need a title. Does he come back and fight Poetan? And maybe Poetan loses to Enclave. I don't know if anyone will care to see it. I don't know. I don't know if that'll happen or not. But it's interesting because all this just started coming up, and this is all breaking news. So this is all immediately reaction, and people are pissed. I thought the fight was going to happen, but it's not a shocker, and it just would have I was more in the thing of I'm over it. If we do the fight, that's great. If we don't do the fight, moving on. I mean, and Dana White said at the press conference, asked about Francis Ngannou coming back. He said, I don't like him. He doesn't say what he means. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But Jon Jones is a great guy. The guy who told you he's going to fight Tom Aspinall. And he's the guy going around. He's he's a good guy. At least it's over. Some guys would talk to me about it at work, and I would just always go with, I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. If we see the fight, that's great. If we don't see the fight, okay. I could do without it. I don't care. I would love to see it. But, Jon Jones, if he's the greatest of all time, if you say he's the greatest of all time, I personally prefer GSP. But if you say Jon Jones is the greatest of all time, I would go, yeah, probably, yeah, for sure. That's fair. It's over. No more Jon Jones. Kind of happy to be over it. It's a bummer we didn't get the fight, but at least it's over, man. I mean, when did he fight Stipe? I believe it was last November. And then immediately at the press conference was talking about he doesn't want to face Tom Aspinall. He wants to fight Poetan. That's a better fight. That's a more interesting fight. Maybe that was true at one point, but it's not now. And I just, how MMA goes and the world. I can see Tom Aspinall losing his next fight, and and Jon Jones just tears him to shreds. Also, poor Volkov. I think that everyone's assuming that we're going to get Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane, who's had how many opportunities and just kind of crapped them both. Got beat by Francis, got beat by Jones. Maybe it's only 2 opportunities. Whatever. Yeah. Well, anyway. Cyril Gane's last fight was against Volkov was not great. And everybody thought Volkov won. And even Dana was saying afterwards, yeah, we'll make it up to Volkov. We'll make it up to him. We'll figure it out. Sucks for him. There's all this waiting. And the guy who may have just lost his last fight is going to fight for the title. It's just heavyweight is just not great. I know it's always never been the most stacked, like a welterweight or something, but I mean, what is there after Jones and Aspinall? Cyril Gane Aspinall? It's just all about Aspinall. See if he can break some records, I guess. But thank God this is over at least. And hey, congratulations. Jon Jones had a great career. I'm glad we're there. And that's it. And everyone's freaking out about that interview of him on the Nope Boys. And he's slurring his words. All that freaking trouble he's gotten into from drinking. And the weird videos. And he still doesn't get it. And that's fine. I mean, if he can keep it under control. But I think that's the whole point. He's messing up. And oh, how do you like Tom Aspinall? Oh, I love him. He's such a good dude. I'm so happy for him. And yeah, I don't want to fight him. There's always another guy. And that's true. Jon Jones doesn't need to fight him. But we could have done this a long time ago. That's where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. Hey, we didn't get the fight. That happens sometimes. But congratulations to Jon Jones on having a great career. Congratulations to Tom Aspinall. He said he was going to retire the guy without even fighting him, and he did. And will this all go away in a week or a month? And then nobody cares or says anything, just like all the other Jon Jones controversies. It'll be over, and then moving on. And yeah, that was it. Let me know what you guys think.